Hey folks, Moosetro here with a new episode of Factorio. And we've got our science labs cooking. We've got the logistic system about to give us the logistic chests that we really want. And with this will also come a massive rework of the base. And I started getting into this in the last episode, but this episode is really going to be about cleaning everything, which is going to be a massive overhaul. Um, I decided that I didn't like how small the RoboPort grid was, and I also didn't like how the defense edge was working. And so we are going to rework that, and that might include deleting and replacing everything. That is a lot of chests. Oh my. All right, first thing we need to figure out where that bus is going to line up at. So we're going to remove some of these lines. Holy moly, this is going to be so much of a mess. Is this really what I want to be doing? I just realized a problem. We have so much bot activity. We inhaled all of our coal and we are running low on energy. Oh, this is something I didn't think about. There's that coal patch. This is going to be problematic. I'm out of power. I can't believe I didn't think about this. Okay, we've got coal coming. That should sort of solve our initial power problem. Coal's getting there. It'll take a little bit of time, but it'll get there. Okay, the bot thing is done. We can put up a requester chest for all that coal that we've been grabbing. Oh, we need to make it. That's requester blue. And we're going to stick you right here. And we're going to have you grab coal. Keep our coal going alive. And we can dump coal like that. We can stop requesting coal to ourselves. And let's make 2 of these. And let's turn the science off for now. Okay. Turn the science off. There we go. Coal is almost all solid coming in. Our power should be back to normal soon. Oh, okay. Next up. So we were creating our bus here, and we have that. Very, very low power. Come on, coal, get down there. Okay, we've got our copper line set up, and then we will get our iron line set up so that we have a spot to start dumping the copper and iron. Okay, I've got the green circuits moved, and I've also put in solar panels around there at the right ratio, so this is a nice solar block with a little bit of energy. Okay, after a lot of moving of things, I think I'm getting my block for smelting up and running. I also have, so that's the copper smelting, and then I've got the iron smelting. I've got steel, and tucked between the steel I have my stone smelting. But those aren't fully developed yet. Next I want to use some of this leftover space in here to drop just a little bit of solar energy. Actually, upon reflection, I don't think I want to muck that up with solar. We'll keep it blank like that. And we can probably get rid of these power lines to really clean it up. Okay. I haven't connected my copper because I'm doing a lot of rearranging still, and I don't need to accidentally pick something up and have a backlog of a whole bunch of stuff in the inventory. We're in redesign mode right now, not construction mode. Uh-oh, it looks like we've got a party of biters coming at us. Let's see if we can go greet them. Here they come. I see you. Wait, did you stop? Did you stop? Are you setting up a new home there? Do I have rockets on me? I do. Let's save this real quick before we go face them. In the darkness. Classic moose hunting in the darkness. Ah! Come to my base. Get shot up. Okay, I think the next thing on the agenda is to come down. Oh, cat on the lap. Pause. Okay, what I was saying is the next thing on the agenda is to adjust my mall here, and I am going to move in the direction of building a make everything machine, which was inspired by Boss Games. He's got a really entertaining video called Basic Combinator Tutorial, and he came up with the idea. Well, I don't know if he's the originator of the idea, but it's an idea that I saw and I liked. And so that's what I'm going to do, which means all of this is going to get taken apart. Let's do it. Let's disassemble all of it. Deconstruct. Oh man, it kind of hurts because I spent so much time designing this. That's okay. We'll take these down. Bye-bye. We'll take all that away. Bye-bye. Probably that. And we have to, once it's cleared, have to consider how we're going to build this machine area. Okay, we're getting the roboports ready for the make everything area, and that's because we're going to have a lot of robot activity going on. And then we want to drop down the assemblers. Okay, so a quick preview of how this is going to work. I'm going to have a look inside of the logistic network. It's going to send a signal of what currently exists to set the recipe. When the recipe has been set, it'll put a request on the blue chest for the ingredients needed to make the recipe. Then it will construct the item. and then it will exit the item out of the assembler into the purple chest, and then the purple chest will be drained by bots to the yellow chests. So I'm going to need some yellow chests in the middle here. Okay, I think I've got it starting to work here. We've put in a requester for what we want to make. That gets added to what's already in the logistic network. We can see over on the right-hand side of the screen, I requested 400 iron rods, and slowly that number is working its way towards a negative number, because I think we want to have a negative amount in the logistic network. Going over here, I requested 400 iron rods, and it looks like there's about 420 in the network. So it does a little bit of overbuild because of the slight time delay, but that should be good. Okay, I've got some sort of problem that's happening. It's sending the signal that I need to make the belts, and then I send that signal to request, but this is not getting the request. So I don't know why that's not getting the request. Yeah, I can change what it's requesting to be built, but my requester chests don't seem to be receiving things from the logistic bots. Here it is. I think I forgot to have the circuit network read the ingredients. So there we go. Yeah, that's the trick. So now that it's reading the ingredients of what's on the list, it's going to start building those. Okay, that makes me happy. This is functioning as intended. And now we haul all of our random things that we picked up from all over the map over to our bot mall. Look at this charging nightmare. I can't wait until this mess is all cleaned up. We are so close. I made a mistake and had to move things again. Ah! We'll get there. I'm sure every Factorio player has had this mess. Okay, I think I've got that settled where I want it. Nothing is being made right now. We need chests, but we have 100 in the inventory. Well, after shifting it around, I wonder if I messed up some of the wire connections. We'll have to double check that in a short bit. Okay, so if I'm going to have the bots making things for me, then we're going to need to get the raw goods over here. And I think what I'll do is just bring one line of each of the raw goods over and put it in a chest. So let's clear those out and make that our goal for right now. Okay, we have a provider chest for the copper. Now we'll get a provider chest for the iron, green circuits, and steel. Okay, we've got the iron and the green circuits coming, and we're not making any steel chests because I don't have any steel in reserve. I think that's the reason these aren't being made up. And we don't have any steel in reserve because I cut off the steel supply for a bit while I reworked my base. And I do want to continue reworking my base, so I think for now we'll put a pause on this. I need to find a better place for the energy that fits with my grid. And so let's take a look at the map here. I have a lot of space up above this coal patch, which would make for a good spot to grab the coal from. I could take my grid, my new grid, and work over that way to put a coal supplied power there. And then I could start also thinking about the uranium powered power plant off to the west of my base. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's move up there. Okay, on my way up there, I connected the 2 oil inputs to our new oil line. Okay. Now for the energy grid. Okay, so we have our grid of energy, and I went with probably overkill with 4 of these. And I'm building a lot of solar along the way, so that's okay. I don't know why I chose 4. That's just what I did. But that's where I'm at, and I was able to clear out the energy system that was over here. We're going to shift our red-green science and start shifting all these things down here. So, whoa, the base is starting to get much cleaner organization. One last onslaught of robots dropping goodies off at my bot mall. We've got the red-green science up with a new grid. That's exciting news. And things are looking up. Oh man, I'm so happy I didn't start over and instead I chose to use the power of the bots to reorganize. And then we want to move the labs to a better spot. So we will deconstruct the labs. Bye-bye, labs. Bye-bye all the sciences that we had backlogged. Oh, look at that hideous wire mess. I hate it when this happens. This goes here, that goes there. Clean these up. Okay, our sciences are being moved into those labs, and we have a bunch of sciences over in the chests. So let's just grab those. That science, that science. Oh, there's some green and some red. And I think, oh, still a little bit more red. Oh, there's some white right there. There's some military science there. More red science. I think that's all of our sciences. Wonder how long I've been hauling around those 2 chunks of armor in my inventory. Not no more! Okay. I think this is pretty good for an episode. We've got a much cleaner looking base on the north half. The south half we're going to start moving, but now that we've got functioning energy system, I think we can do that much more efficiently. The other thing that's going to take some time to do is moving my fluids. All in due time, all in due time. All right, this is Moosetro saying thanks for tuning in to, I guess, a rather lengthy episode of Readjusting, and have a good night. Moosetro signing out.